Automation can help you find your superpowers. Welcome to the Marketing for Owners podcast. This is episode 57. My name is John Butt. I suddenly realised I haven't reminded you what my name is for ages. You may have forgotten. Hopefully not. So, superpowers. We all think we have a superpower. If we don't, we can find it. Automation is what's going to help you. Yesterday, we discussed leverage and how you can multiply your way to success. You'll need some automation in there and systematization, and that's the secret to the superpowers. And by superpowers, that means just little old you can do lots. And people from the outside will say to you, how on earth do you do all that? Well, we all have 24 hours in a day. Have you ever wondered how some people manage to do lots? And they probably do not have masses of teams or staff like it looks. It's smoke and mirrors. That's all it is. What type of tools can we use? Well, the best area for this is social media, the best example. To effectively use social media, you probably need to be in a lot of places at the same time. Remember, Twitter, Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram, Google+, LinkedIn. Is that 6? We're not even including blogging, YouTube, all the others. How on earth can you do all this at the same time? Automation. So, what do we use? The common tools are things like Hootsuite, you've got Sprout Social, TweetDeck, things like that for Twitter. Quite often they will work with a lot of the other social media platforms as well, and sometimes you'll need to go for the paid version to get into other ones. Obviously things like TweetDeck are just for Twitter. But then you move on to tools such as MeetEdgar and Buffer, where you can schedule everything ahead. Now you can schedule with Hootsuite, you can schedule directly into Twitter or Facebook, but it's an effort, it's a faff. These MeetEdgar and Buffer are designed for scheduling on the go. So use a tool like, for example, Feedly.com. Now, if you use Feedly, you will be looking for blogs and things in your subject area that interest you. If you want to share that with someone, you don't want to have to mess about typing it in and scheduling it into every individual thing. You can just hit Buffer, just buffer it. What Buffer does is it will, you'll have a preset schedule of, say, every Monday to Friday, you will post at this time, say 9:30 in the morning, 12:07 lunchtime, and 6:08 in the evening. You can set it as often as you like, as little as you like. When you just hit your buffer, because it integrates with everything else, so you just hit the buffer symbol and then click buffer it, it just slots it into that schedule. It is going to go at some other time. Now, those are your automated bits. You still need to be real. You still need to be tweeting, but you can live tweet in between. This is how people are producing such excellent content without being there. Ever wondered, do they have holidays? Do they take days off? This is how they do it. They schedule and plan it ahead. They might spend all day, not all day, half a Monday, working out their entire week's scheduling of social media. It's all done. And then they just have to live respond and retweet things. Now, add to that systemization. Create a system of how you do that. So once you've started doing it, write down how it's done. Then the power really hits, because then you can have somebody else do that for you. Teach them how you find good material, what you consider good, what you consider not good. Teach them how you form a link, a title, a headline. Show them how to do it. Write it down. You create a video with something like Jing, or use screenshots with Jing, or use the free video section of Jing. Don't forget that's a free tool, jing.com, discussed it before. Pop it up, host it on Screencast for free, part of Jing. Show them how you do it, and then have them do it. Then monitor how they do it, work with them to perfect it, to make it easy for them and for you, and to make it work better, and then check in every now and again. Manage the system. The system will do itself. You go off and do something else. You find another automation tool, and you get working on something else. Edgar has the advantage of adding things into a library, so things can be reused. So for instance, if I've tweeted a fantastic infographic about some trends in, I don't know, social media, lots of people will not see that. That's going to be on a Twitter stream for about 3 seconds. Why can't I tweet the same thing a week later? Why can't I tweet it a month later? If it's that good, I want people to see it. That is not spam. Lots of people are doing this. Brendan Burchard, massive following, over 1 million people on his list, puts the same post out on Facebook every single Sunday and still has the people come and comment on it. No one has ever said to him, stop putting the same thing out, Brendan. They don't see it every time. Automate what you do, not in a spammy way, sensibly. Add it to systems, create a team, outsource, insource. It's going to make you Superman or Superwoman. You'll be surprised. And being episode 57 on Tuesday makes it time for a Tuesday Toolbox tip. And unsurprisingly, I'm going to recommend Buffer. And the reason I am is because there's a free version of Buffer. I mean, a paid version is only something like $10 or $12 a year, but we use Buffer. It's great. The free version works perfectly. Joel Gascoigne devised it, and he's English, although he's in America now, so very successful. The other thing I like about Buffer, by the way, is they are one of the most transparent companies on the entire internet. They show their profits, their figures of subscribers, up, down, everything. They show their costs, their salaries. You can find out how much Joel earns. You can find out how their salaries are calculated. It's all in the Buffer blog, one of the best blogs. Our Buffer app you'll get to at buffer, B-U-F-F-E-R, app.com. That's app, A-P-P. Their blog is blog.bufferapp.com. Fabulous blog, fabulous. Great company, great tool. You'll enjoy it.